What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Paul's Customs Garage. Today's episode, we are going to the Texas' largest swap meet, that being Pate Swap Meet at Texas Motor Speedway, and we're going to look for some cool stuff. Me, my buddy Mason, and Jake are going, and we're going to try to find some cool F100 parts, cool Fairlane parts, cool FE parts. Got a little bit of a list to look for, so hopefully we can find some things. Disclaimer, I do want to say I'm sorry for my voice. It's very vocal fry right now. I'm sorry for my stuffy nose, and I'm sorry for the wind at Pate's. I really wish I could edit all three of those things out, but I can't. I really want to get this video out. So if y'all are cringing because of the wind and my vocal fry, I'm sincerely sorry. But please still subscribe. Mason with the Jetta, but who cares about the Jetta? Check out Jake's K20. Dude, that thing is so sick. Coolest K20 / grille body I've ever seen. Love the round headlights. Just the old school look. It's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. But today we're taking the 4Runner to go get some car parts. When I said it was the largest Texas swap meet, I wasn't lying. Why you laughing, bro? Swap meet cart. The mud terrains. Know what I'm saying? This thing is so rad. That's not. Model A with a flathead in it. Fenders, body parts, steering column, bumper guards. You got everything here. Oh, dude, check that out. Check out the slick side. That thing is mint. Got the door panels in it. That thing is sweet. I love the trim on the side. I like to do that to Cherry. Bunch of parts here. That's a clean second gen. Grandpa look for sure. I dig it. I know. But check this thing out. 427. Yo, this color is sweet. Some slick side grills. Unibody grill up there too. This is too cool. Dude, check that thing out. Quad 2 barrels. That is sick. 3-pack action, or 6-pack action. This is too cool. Looking for a shift knob with a button on it. That way I can do line lock and stuff like that. Because I don't want to buy one from Summit for $100. So figured I'd try to find one at Pate's. Old flathead. $550. Dang, dude. Oh, that'd be cool in the Fairlane. A 64 Galaxy 500, the full-size car of the Fairlane, basically. Just a roller. $1,500. Originally got a 390, which is what we're building. Oh, dude. I need to convince Tim to buy this. This thing is sick. Little top loader action. 950. Dang, dude. Top loader. I think that's for FE. I'm not sure though, but I'm about to ask. If it is for an FE, I'm buying it for the 428 in Cherry because the top loader in Cherry would be awesome. Just gotta make sure it's a 4-speed, not a 3-speed, because I definitely want the 4-speed because 4-speeds are rad, especially in old 60s vehicles. So hopefully it's for an FE. This tri setup for a small block Ford. Dude, that is so cool. $2,500. Yeah. Offenhauser. I guess heads or heads. Head cover. I don't know how you call that on a flathead. Moon eyes gauge. Dude, this thing is rad. This thing is so cool. Dude, I think those are real mags. I think those are real magnesium wheels. Which, if you don't know, that's where the US mag came from. They were magnesium wheels. They were lighter, but they're very flammable. Dude, what the crap? Is that an airplane motor? Put that in the box body. Here we go, some FE parts. Dang, $975 for a real Shelby intake. Building tire 32 over here. Yeah, FE parts over here. Some FE intakes, dual plane, Mickey Thompson valve covers, which are so cool. That is a Ranger. Oh my goodness. What the heck? All right, no, we don't have a wagon anymore. We sold the wagon. No, I'm just kidding. Got a set of FE heads, C8 AE-H heads. They're the 390 GT heads, and I bought a Ford 9-inch with Fairlane that I'm gonna try to sell to Tim. Hopefully he buys it. So, success. So these heads are Ford FE heads. And you're wondering, why did you buy Ford FE heads? Well, oh, you can't really see it. Under that tarp right there is a 390 that me and my dad took a 360 block and converted to a 390. If you haven't seen that video, I will drop it down a link below. We're still building it, and it's a very slow process, but we took a 360 block, or a whole 360 engine, but we took it down a bare block, took the block, and got a 390 crank and connecting rods, because a 390 and 360 have the same bore, but different stroke. So this is a 360 block with a 360 and 390 bore, but it's actually bore 30 over, so I guess it's 396. Anyway, it's a 360, 390 bore that's bored over 30 and has a 390 connecting rods set and a 390 crank. No, that's a lot of information, a little confusing, but it's a Frankenstein motor. Motor was originally 360, so it has 360 heads, and 360s aren't really super high performance. They were in a lot of trucks, and I don't even know if they were in any full-size cars. I think mainly just trucks. Don't quote me on that though, but I've only really seen them in trucks. But anyway, the point is it needed a head upgrade, and he had these awesome 390 GT heads for sale, and I picked them up for a really good price. So let me show y'all. These heads are the C8 AE-H's. They are considered the 390 GT heads. They're 390 GT heads because I guess the exhaust ports and flanges are a little more tucked in, so they have not really tucked in, but they're at a good angle that clear a lot of shock towers and stuff for your Mustangs and all that. So these were kind of in your GT, your Mustang GTs, your I guess Galaxies and stuff like that. So it clear, had better fitment and all that. That's what I've heard. That's what I've been told. And I'm no super FE expert. I do know quite a bit about FEs, but that's what I've been told about these heads. So the plan is to take them apart, send them off to the machine shop to get acid washed, cleaned, deep cleaned, upgrade the valve guide to some bronze valve guides, obviously new valve springs since we're going to run a different cam, probably do some stainless steel or titanium valves, just kind of build these heads to be performance heads, because what I've heard is that stock configuration, these can handle around 400 horsepower. If you up them, they can handle a little bit, but you're not going to get the same performance out of aluminum heads. But let me tell you, I paid below 3 digits for this set of heads, and a set of aluminum heads for the FE are skyrocket price. And if you've seen them, you know how much they are, and I'm not going to mess with that. So that's why we have these, and we're going to rebuild them. And me and my dad never really rebuilt a set of heads, so that's one thing to knock off the bucket list. As you can see right there, C8 AE-H. So pretty rad. So this 9-inch was a absolute steal. The only problem with it is, I believe A, it's too long. B, these are 5x5.5, which is a Ford truck, half-ton truck, bolt pattern. So I'm going to have to get new axle shafts. And C, the bangs are seized up, so it won't really spin. But I got it for such a good deal. I was going to go through it anyway, do a posi track, re-gear it. I don't even know what the gears are, but they probably need to be changed anyway if the bearings are seized. So now I was gonna do a 370 gear anyway, and I doubt this has it. You can't pass up a good deal when you see one. And I was gonna run the 8-inch. Hey, I'll let you finish what I was saying inside the shop when it's not windy, because I don't want more windy clips. So I got distracted yesterday, and I said in the last clip that I'd go inside the shop and film on the axle, going through it and whatnot. Yeah, I completely forgot. Got sidetracked on all that. But I went to Pate's again today, and I came back with something I was actually looking for. I got me some bucket seats with the Fairlane. So I know you're looking at this color like, dude, what the heck? Those are bright orange. Yes, I'm aware. They're ugly, but the shape of them is what I like. They are a very cool shape. They have a small headrest, low profile, has the sliding mechanism and brackets already all intact. Little lever on the side, I believe, to tilt it, maybe. I don't know, but these actually came out of a Mustang 2. This seat's really in really good condition. But these came out of a Mustang 2 that the guy told me. Got them for 120 bones, which to me, that is a steal. Because I was looking at some on Speedway Motors, and they're about 400 a pop, 450-ish, give or take, and they only came in black, so I'd have to get them reupholstered. Because I want the same color as the back seat on these. If you don't, I'm trying to film. Anyway, if you don't know what the seats look like, they look like this. They're kind of this silver champagne-ish color, and they have this very nice stitching and paneling across, which I really like. So my plan is to take the back seat, get new foam in it, kind of plump it up a little bit, make it more comfortable to sit in as well, and take those bucket seats and then be like, hey, can you match this design on those bucket seats? That way they kind of match in the front. Then I'm sure we'll use this bench seat as just a shop couch. Got the 9-inch on the tractor on the forks, and I realized that one side is longer than this side. So I believe that is because the pinion is offset. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that is the reason. So I'm going to measure from right here to all the way to right there and mark the measurement right there. The same thing on this side. I am getting this axle narrowed a little bit, so it'll kind of tuck under the Fairlane. That I can fit a little wire tire, which it won't even fit 255 60s right now with a 4.5-inch back spacing. So like I said, I am gonna have to get narrowed. I was thinking of getting it narrowed about an inch on each side, but I am gonna have to measure this, then measure my current axle, and then kind of go from there. So I'm gonna make these measurements real quick, put them on the tape. That way I know what size longer and what the actual dimension is. So on a non-seized 9-inch, you could move this around and spin this and line up the hole. And that's how you could take these 4 nuts off. But because the thing is seized, I can't move this, so I have to use a wrench, which I'm not complaining, but using a Milwaukee 1/2-inch impact would be way nicer than this. Got the axle shafts out, and let me tell you, they're a little crunchy. Focus. Oh yeah, those are a little crunchy. Oh yeah, buddy. Somebody did not change their lube in their axle. So this is what you don't want to do, is go a long time without changing your fluid. All right, now that the axle shafts are out, I'm gonna try to take the third member out. Already got one bolt off. It was missing a bolt where you could see the tag was, but if you notice, these two back here, you can't get a socket on. And I believe that right there is the telltale difference, whether you have a 9-inch or 8-inch. If you have a 9-inch, you cannot get a socket on it. If you have an 8-inch, you can. So I don't know if that's just a myth in the old hot rodding world, but that's what I've heard. So let's get to ooga-dooging. All right, got all the nuts off. Now we are trying to get the third member off the housing. Finally. Oh, smell like gear oil?
Yep.
Oh, that stuff smells spicy. Remember how I said earlier, this is what it looks like when you don't change your gear fluid, gear oil? This is what it looks like when you don't put gear oil back in after you change it. Only water came out, no fluid. Oh yeah, she's a little crunchy. Yeah, that is straight junk. I don't think I've ever seen a rear end that like destroyed. I'm not tripping about it at all because I still paid really good price for just a clean housing. I mean, I saw housings alone, just the housing, go for basically what I paid. So I'm not even really worried about it. And I have to get it narrowed anyway. And a narrowed, already pre-cut, narrowed rear end on Speedway Motors or something like that is like double what I paid. So I'm not really tripping at all about it. You know, I had planned on, going through everything anyway, but If I have to buy a whole new third member with everything assembled, yeah, that's less work for me that it comes already assembled, and I get a dope new third member. So that is pretty cool. But I'm sure we're gonna have to cut shock towers off. These are the brackets where the actual blocks of leaf springs sit, that we can line it and the little pins sit in. So probably gonna have to move those depending on pinion angle and all that. But yeah, I'm still pretty excited for this. You know, the Fairlane's gonna get 9-inch. I'm not too sure if any of y'all watch Roadkill or Roadkill Garage, or if you're familiar with it, but it's a really cool show. Check it out. But Steve Dulcich and David Freiberger did a Bang Shift Cougar, which that is Dulcich's, and a Disgusting, which is Freiberger's. They did basically a test which one is faster, and did a couple races and all that. Long story short, Steve Dulcich's Cougar has a Dart 363 in it, which is a 302. Born stroked out, obviously, to his 363. It's the 8.2 deck, 302. And he had an 8-inch in his Cougar, and he absolutely destroyed it. So that makes me feel a little bit better. That way with a 9-inch, it's a lot stronger. So that way, if I ever wanted to up power in my Fairlane, I don't really got to worry about it. So I'm going to build a really gnarly 9-inch. That way I can throw anything I want at it and not have a single issue with it. As of right now, to figure out what third member I want to go with, or if I want to find a used one and assemble it all myself, or buy a new one or not. Those are my options right now. Then I gotta find somewhere locally that narrows axles. Still very pleased on this housing. Hunter, thank you so much for giving me such a good deal on this. These shafts, not really gonna do much about it. I beat the crap out of those back plates, so I think I'll probably have to get rid of those too. And I haven't decided if I want to go drums or discs in the rear. I have drums on Cherry, and it's fine. But since I'm already rebuilding it, I may go to discs if I can find a good conversion kit for a really good deal. That'd be nice. But if I go drums, I'm not really worried about it. It's got an axle in this video. Got bucket seats. They have a psychedelic kind of 70s vibe to it, which I love. This looks like he has AIDS on it. Don't really want to touch it. But definitely a really good video. Oh, also got the FE heads over there. That's going for the 390. We definitely... So they were square body. Sounds really good. We definitely got a lot of cool things in this video. Dude, I'm trying to film a video, man. Come on. We definitely got a lot of cool things in this video. Got, like I said, the 9-inch, the seats, the FE heads. Major success. Had a really good time with some friends at the Pate Swap Meet. Definitely going to be going to a lot of other swap meets in the future in Texas and all that. Hopefully I can go to the F100 Roundup, Texoma Roundup next weekend. Like to get Cherry there, but I don't think it'll happen, but we'll see. I'm sure if I do make it, you'll definitely see a video on it. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friend about the channel. Help me get some subscribers. That'd be awesome. I would really appreciate it. And y'all shown a lot of love to this channel recently. Got 700 subs. I think 715-ish now, which is super sweet. I never thought I'd get that many. Slowly growing. Hopefully we can hit 1,000 soon. That would be awesome. But please just, share the word. Can't thank y'all enough, but thank you for watching today's video. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.